Tight Loops, Tight Lines is brought to you by Coleman's, Pitcher NL, Marble Inn Resort, and Coleman's Brand Source.
Hi, I'm Nevaeh. Welcome to Tight Loops, Tight Lines. I stole my mom's show today. I caught a bunch of fish here last week, so we're here with the family today. We're gonna try to catch some more. Lots of fish here. Some of them, you can see them just like porpoising to the top and then kind of fish over that area. You might catch them, you might get them to bite, but there's been a few jumping.
So I was guiding this morning here on this river. There was lots of fish around. It was a really nice morning. The girls had a great time, and so my girls found out that I was here and that there were fish, and hopefully the fish are still active and we can enjoy a lovely afternoon on the water together.
I was paying attention to Terry on shore, waved to him, and I missed the fish. Froze it. But it's okay, there'll be more, hopefully.
Terry, don't steal my fish. They're all right there, you can't steal them.
Okay, so I'm gonna do what I'm doing here for using a dry fly. I'm doing an aerial mend, which is called an S-cast or a wiggle cast. And what it does is it allows for a longer drag-free drift by giving it a little bit of extra slack line. So when you pick your target, wiggle your rod as it goes out, and it makes this S curve all the way through the water, and it can float down longer naturally before it starts to swing and starts to pull. So it's just another kind of a mend. Normally you make your mend by making an upstream mend here so that you kind of slow down the float. But we're doing an aerial mend. It's a wiggle cast. It's lots of fun to do, and it lets the fly float really nice for a dry fly.
That actually scared me so bad. Like I wasn't paying attention, and then it was just, whoa. So we fished a bit, and there's a lot of fish in the pool, but we're just gonna give it a little rest now, and we're gonna go have a little snack.
All right, now fish, it's time to come on out and play. what's worse, fishing where you don't know there's fish, feeling like you're not going to get anything, or fishing when the pool is full. I'm going to try every trick in the book to get them. No, fishing when the pool is full is definitely better. I love fishing with my kids. They keep things interesting out on the water, and they remind me of what's really important. It's refreshing to see the younger generation out fishing. We ran into Liam Cormier and his dad Richard when we were out rafting. Now that was a fun day on the water. I think we covered 14 kilometers of river, and it was so peaceful the whole way down. We shared a fire, we had a chat, it was the perfect day. Are you fishing wet fly or dry fly? Dry fly. Is that your favorite?
I don't know, whatever he puts on my hook.
We got to fish with a lot of great people this past season. We spent a day with Anthony Germain and his friends in the beautiful Cadre Valley. That place is always a treat to visit.
You know what it is? Coming here in June starts our summer. This is the beginning of the summer, and as any Newfoundlander will tell you, summer is such a precious thing in this place. It's just a great way to kick it off. And look what it's like right now. I mean, this is just fantastic, right? Sitting in the grass, beautiful fresh air, sunshine. What more could you want?
Fishing in Newfoundland during the fall is incredibly beautiful. I remember one day in particular we were fishing, it was late in the season, and we were on the lower Humber River, and the leaves were changing, there wasn't a breath of wind. It was absolutely stunning. There are so many different things that you can do on the west coast of Newfoundland. We're here in the Humber Valley, and there's lots of hiking trails. All the leaves have changed color on the trees, and it is absolutely beautiful. So it's an incredible place to visit in the off-season. Our time spent with Millie and Alan Piercy was truly inspiring. Just watching Alan navigate the waters and not only go fly fishing, but actually thrive as an angler was really motivating.
Put on a half hitch. Sit. Yeah, you wouldn't tie it on any quicker than that seam, would you?
And Millie, she was so patient and genuine. She was just an amazing human. I feel like I need more of her in my life.
Oh! Rose. There. In close. He rose. Keep her coming. You're doing fine. There, they're coming in, going out now.
Always,
Huh?
always.
Always.
Yeah, a few rocks here now, the big ones, so just be careful.
Watch now. You don't fall.
There's a big one in front of you.
That's all right.
It was really great to have Steve Brunt and his son Nat come back to fish with us again this year. It's rewarding to see families fishing together after the childhood years. It really is something that you can connect with throughout life.
Matt was fishing it really well too.
He's a good fisherman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to get him a fish today. It's his last day out here this year.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of saying we should do it, right? I knew it was.
There's one just rolled out in front of us there. That looked like a pretty good fish.
We're gonna get fish.
My boots are not. Oh, Nat got one.
There we go.
Hey!
Let him go. The net's on its way.
Hold on, Nat.
We're coming with the net, bud.
The cavalry's coming. Whose kid is that? Clearly not mine. You know, life's short, right? So you got to take your opportunities when you can get them. And so I'm not turning down any fishing.
That's a release fish.
We also spent the day with Terry's dad, Michael, and his brother Todd, and just got to spend the day with them fishing and kind of shared some stories from the past.
As a child, I can remember that my most favorite time of summer holidays was always our annual trip to Big Falls salmon fishing. My brother and I grew up there.
Seeing these traditions being passed down from generation to generation is pretty special.
I never fished at all, never with a line this year. Never ever trout fished, didn't I? Even.
No?
No. Age is catching up, eh?
We learned a lot from Terry's dad about the restocking initiative from his time working at the Noel Paul Salmon Hatchery.
Father, what year did you go to work with Noel Paul?
Oh, God.
It was 82, 83?
Yeah, around there, I would say.
Did they take the stock from this river?
Yes, I come over. I made many trips over here, getting the fish from this river. But I think they should have kept going, though, just the same. You know, they could have.
Yes, it would have been.
We could have been fixing all the rivers.
Exactly, that's
Yeah.
what I mean. They only fixed the exploits. So there was a success story, no question about that on the exploit.
We also spent a day fishing with Dion Dakins and had the opportunity to chat about seals and the impact they're having on the fish stocks around the island.
When they see the environmental necessity, then something will be done, right? My opinion is you need a population reduction to some number to achieve an outcome, and then you need a sustained industry to keep it down. So Canadians generally have always said no culls are not what we want to see, but you might be at a point now where you need a cull, and then you need a sustained industry to keep it down.
Yeah.
Right. Because we had 5 million, we were harvesting 355,000 per year, and we still saw the population explode.
Really?
Yeah. So if you reduced it now back to 5 million from 7.6, you'd still need to be taking a serious number of seals out of the environment.
7.6 million? That's what they estimate our population of seals
Carp
is?
seals, yeah.
Wow. Good thing about fishing is that you're always dressed for rainy weather. Don't have to worry about wetting my hands today. We had the opportunity to go cod fishing with Joe Dix at Explore Newfoundland. My arms are breaking. That was the most fun that I've had cod fishing, so it was really nice to get out on the water and explore. We did some snorkeling on that trip as well, which is definitely something that I need to do more of. I think my favorite day filming this year was with John Gillen. His enthusiasm on the water and his lightning fast hook set was something that I think about a lot.
I got him! Oh, yeah!
Probably too much. There's not a lot of people who could set a hook like that.
The reaction time is amazing.
Yeah, when I'm not asleep.
He had mad skills and didn't miss a beat.
Honey, I'll be home in November for my birthday. Oh, that's exciting. Are you ready? Are you ready?
It was a great year. Thank you so much for joining us on our fishing and hunting adventures in Newfoundland and Labrador.
Two lily pads spinning on a pond. We were both lost, but lost together. I guess the river's too wide to cross. 'Cause when we got deep, we sunk forever. I needed a friend, you needed a lover. I wanna stay the same, you wanted something more. Why we gotta change? Why we gotta suffer? This couldn't be tougher. It's always the same story. Promise me that you will be there for me. Push me away when you don't get all of me. My love, it just ain't loving.
Thanks for tuning in. We are your hosts, Kastine Coleman
And Terry Byrne.
It's always